I am Mahbubur Rahman, lecturer in English, Mumbai Government College, and my cell phone and email has been given on the screen. If you need, you can write down my mobile and email address. Dear students, now I like to class introduction. Today's subject, English second paper, class 11 and 12, topic English grammar. Recap of the previous class, which are very related to today's class, and I like to remind you: determiner, noun phrase, adjective phrase, adverb phrase, prepositional phrase, infinitive phrase, participle phrase, gerund, appositive, demonstrative, and possessive. Now, look at the picture and gauge the relation between different parts of the speech. In the first picture, you see fresh water, and the second picture, you can see polluted water. Next picture, a cup of tea. And the fourth picture shows tea straw. And the fifth and sixth picture, flower and flower garden. Dear students, look at the picture and the underlined word you should know about it. Water is, in the first picture you see water and it is noun, and fresh it is adjective. The second picture, water is noun and polluted is adjective. The third picture you see tea, it is noun, and the fourth picture tea straw. These two words both are noun, tea and straw. And the fifth picture, flower. The sixth picture, flower garden. Flower and garden both are noun. But here we are going to show flower, tea, stall, tea, polluted, and fresh. These words are used here as pre-modifier. Dear students, now today's topic, modifier. Goal of today's session: to know the definition, modifier, and its classification. To know the importance of modifier, to know about the usage of different types of modifier, and next to show the pre-modifier of noun or pronoun in particular and post-modifier in particular. Next, we should know what is the definition of modifier. Look at the screen and you will see three definitions. According to John E. Lincoln, a modifier is a word or word group that describes, limits, or qualifies another word or word group. And according to Wikipedia, a modifier is so called because it is said to modify or change the meaning of another element in the structure on which it is dependent. In a nutshell, we can say, we can conclude. And another definition: the word or words that provide extra information of another word or words is called modifier. Dear students, now we should know types of modifier. Types of modifier, there are two types of modifier. Number one, pre-modifier. Pre-modifier Pre means before. Pre-modifier means the modifier which is used before a noun or a word. That is called pre-modifier. And you can see an example. He is a good person. He is a good person. Good is here a pre-modifier and person is noun. Here good modifies the word person. Next, post-modifier. Post-modifier means after. That means the modifier which is used after a noun or any word to post-modify that word. That is post-modifier. You can see an example. I saw the door closed. I saw the door closed. Here, closed is adjective and the door is noun. Here, closed has been used here as a post modifier. The students, now we will learn pre-modifier and its usage in different situations. Dear students, look at the screen. And very important things are given here. Which words or parts of the speech are used as pre-modifier, and let's know about it. The words used as modifier: noun, verb, adjective, adverb, participle, appositive, gerund, infinitive verb or infinitive phrase, intensifier, determiner, prepositional phrase, etc. These items are very important. You can write down these names because it will be very needed for you to practice modifier. Now we should learn which parts of the speech can modify the other parts of the speech. Dear students, parts of the speech is very important. Among the parts of the speech, noun, verb, adjectives and adverb are very important and very important to know about it, because without parts of the speech we cannot know English well. So we should know about these parts of the speech's activities. Now, noun can be modified by adjective, appositive and noun. Dear students, look at the bracket adjective including participle, because participles are mostly used as adjective. So, adjective participle can be adjective and noun can be modified by noun, but the noun, if the noun is used as adjective to pre-modify the noun, only for that case noun will be modified. Dear students, now verb can be modified by adverb or infinitive verb. You know infinitive verb, very simply we can say to plus present form of verb, that means verb. It is known as infinitive verb or infinitive phrase or participle. Participle in bracket, if the participle is used as infinitive or non-finite form. Participle has two activities. Number one, participle may be used as adjective, and another activity is used as infinitive or non-finite form. Dear students, now we should know about adjective. Adjective is modified by adverb. Very important thing, adjective is modified by adverb. Next, adverb. Adverb is very powerful in the parts of the speech, and adverb can modify verb, adjective, adverb, even a sentence, whole sentence. Adverb can modify the whole sentence. Adverb can be modified by adverb or sometimes by adverbial clause. Next, let's know some other modifiers. Others modifiers, they are demonstrative, these, that, those. Demonstratives are usually used before a noun. That means they are used as pre-modifier. Yes, students, next, possessive is very important. Possessive, in generally, we can see, we can know, mine, our, your, his, her, their, its, one's, woman's, etc. Possessives are also used before a noun. They are used as pre-modifier. Quantifiers or numerals. These items is also very important to learn modifier. 1, 2, 3, many, mass, few, some, all, etc. These are known as quantifiers or numerals. Quantifiers are usually used before a noun as adjective. That means they are used as pre-modifier. Next item, intensify. It is very important to know about it because to know or to learn modifier, intensifier will be very needed. To intensify means to exaggerate something. Very is mostly used as intensify. There are some other words also. It is adverb. Dear students, now read the following sentences carefully and point out the modifier and show which word is modified by which one. Dear students, now look at the sentences. Kalpana Chawla was an intelligent girl. And the second sentence, I was then in the driving seat. In the first sentence, you see intelligent, it is an adjective, and girl is a noun. In the second sentence, driving. Driving is used here as adjective, it is present participle, and seat is used as noun. Next, third sentence, Runala sings sweetly. Sings, it is verb, and sweetly, it is adverb. Dear students, modifier of noun or pronoun. Look at the sentences and identify the position of the modifier before or after the modifier. Just carefully look at the sentences. I have an important meeting today. The second sentence, his presence had made the meeting important. I saw a flying bird. I saw a bird flying in the sky. And the last sentence, the boy who stood fast is my brother. Just try to understand which are going to told here. Yes, students, for the betterment, for better understanding, I have pointed out the sentences, modifier and noun. Look at the identified position of modifier and noun. I have an important meeting. In this sentence, important is used here as pre-modifier and meeting is noun. Important modifies the word meeting. The next sentence, his presence had made the meeting important. Here, important is also modifier, but it is used as post modifier, and this modifier modifies the word meeting. I saw a flying bird. In this sentence, flying is modified and it is present participle. The bird is noun here, and flying, this participle or adjective modifies the word bird. I saw a bird flying in the sky. In the sentence, you see bird and flying. Bird is noun and flying in the sky, it is modified, but it is used here as post modifier. In the previous sentence, you see flying is used here pre-modified, and the next sentence, flying in the sky, it is used here post modified. The boy who stood first is my brother. Dear students, this sentence is a complex sentence, and this sentence has two parts, main clause and subordinate clause. Very carefully, you have to know. The boy is my brother, it is main clause, and who is stood first is subordinate clause, and this subordinate clause is used here as post modifier. Try to solve. Yes, students, two sentences are given to understand for your better understanding. Number one, Srimona is an intelligent student. And intelligent, it is adjective and it is used as pre-modifier. Adjective may be used as pre-modifier. Here are some examples. A wise man can not commit such blunder. A wise man, a wise, it is adjective and it is used here as a pre-modifier. Now, try to solve this blunt using adjective as pre-modifier. Dear students, he gave some dash information. I dreamed last night. In the solution, I had completed the sentences. He gave some wrong information. Wrong is here. Wrong is here as a pre-modifier, and I dreamed the pleasant or bad. Any word may be used. Pleasant or bad, it is used as pre-modifier. Next, noun used as pre-modifier, that means as noun adjective. Very important thing, noun sometimes may be used as adjective, and it is very careful. You have to look at the sentences. Look at the example. Number one, we enjoyed a football match yesterday. Underline word football and match. Football is also noun and match is also noun. Both are noun. The next sentence, I have paid my bus fare. Bus and fare. Bus and fare both are noun. So you have to find out which words are used as pre-modifier. Dear students, next sentence, Shakespeare is an English dramatist. He bought a gold ring. In this sentence, Shakespeare is an English dramatist and English. English is also noun and dramatist is also noun. Both are noun. And the next sentence, he bought a gold ring. Gold and ring, both are noun. Now, try to solve using noun adjective. You can use here a noun, but that noun must be used as adjective. Kamlapur is a dash station. The next sentence, I bought a dashboard. Yes, students, try to solve this blank. Okay, now we can see the answer. Kamlapur is a railway station. Railway station, railway is a noun and station is also a noun. Railway is used here as pre-modifier. That means this noun has been used here as a pre-modifier. In the next sentence, I bought a teapot. You know, tea is also noun and pot is always noun. So, tea is used here as a pre-modifier just like an adjective. So, noun adjective is tea. Dear students, now new items, compound word. Compound word, two words. When two words make a one word, that is called compound word. And this compound word we can see in the sentence. We hired a first class cabin. We hired a first class cabin. First and class. These two words combine in word first class. And that in the second sentence, Brishti is a good looking girl. Good and looking. These two words make a word and it is good looking. This is compound word. And these words are used as pre-modifier. That means compound words are used as pre-modifier. Dear students, determiner used as pre-modifier. Determiner. The word which determines the word is called determiner. I bought this book yesterday. This, it is demonstrative and it is known as determiner. Our country is very beautiful. You know, possessive. My, our, his, their. These words are known as possessive. Our is used here as possessive and it is used before a noun, country. Next item, present participle. Very simply we can say which is present participle. Present participle, if we add ing with the verb and if the new word is used as adjective or infinitive verb, that will be called present participle. And present participle, in the example we can see, I was very happy to see the flying clouds. Flying is a present participle and it is used here as an adjective. It is used here as pre-modifier and clouds is noun. So, present participle modifies the word clouds. So, flying, that means present participle is used here as a pre-modifier. Next sentence, do not get down from running train. Running and train. Running is present participle and it is used here as an adjective and as a pre-modifier. So, running modifies the word train. So, we can say present participle can be used as pre-modifier. Next item, past participle. It is very important. Past participle, very simply we can say, if the third form of verb, that means past participle form of verb, we may call it verb tree. If the past participle form of verb is used as adjective in the sentence, that will be called past participle. So, we can can see some example. In the room, I found some broken chairs. Broken is past participle, and it is the third form of verb, that means past participle form of verb, and this broken is used here as an adjective, and it is used as a pre-modifier. It modifies the word chairs. Next sentence, he showed me the written document. Written document, written is also past participle, and it is used here as pre-modifier, and document is noun, and written modifies the word document. Dear students, now adverb. You know, adverb is very important and very powerful in the parts of the speech. Adverb may be used as pre-modifier of noun or pronoun. Now look at the sentences. The then king was pious. The then king. Then is known as adverb, and it is used here as a pre-modifier, and this word modifies the word king. Next sentence, the above passage is important. Dear student, look at the word above. Above is adverb, and this word modifies the word noun passage. Dear students, we have already completed pre-modifier, and now let's discuss on post-modifier and its usage in different situations. Look at the history. Which words or items are used as post-modifier? They are: number one, infinitive verb or infinitive phrase. Number 2, present participle. Number 3, past participle. Number 4, apologetic. Number 5, adjective. Number 6, adverb related clause. Number 7, prepositional phrase, and many other words. These are very important to know about post-modifier, so you can write down these items, and it will be very helpful for you to understand post-modifier. Let's know some rules and uses of post-modifier in different situations. Dear students, look at the sentences or rules. Infinitive verb. Infinitive verb or infinitive phrase as post-modifier. Infinitive verb, we can simply say to plus verb on, that means present form of verb. It is called infinitive verb. Example, we eat to live. To live, it is used here as infinitive verb. The next sentence here, infinitive verb is used to post-modify the verb eat as post-modifier. It is very important. Next, to plus verb on, that means present form of verb plus extra words equal to infinitive phrase. So we can define the word infinitive phrase: to plus present form of verb plus extra words. Now look at the example. He made an attempt to escape punishment. It is used here as infinitive phrase. To plus escape and punishment, these three words made it infinitive phrase. Here infinitive phrase is used to post-modify the noun attempt as post-modifier. Okay, dear students. Now, present participle as post-modifier mostly acts here as non-finite verb or phrase. To know about post modifier or to learn post modifier, we have to know present participle as post modifier. But you have to remind mostly acts here as non-finite verb or phrase. Next, verb plus ing equal to present participle if it is used as adjective or non-finite verb. So you can define the word or item present participle. What is present participle? You can define by this word verb plus ing if the word is used as adjective or non-finite verb, that is called present participle. Example: the boy standing at the door is known to me. The boy standing at the door. Standing is used here, present participle. And the next sentence, present participle used here to post modify the noun the boy as post modifier. The second sentence, I found the girl reading a book. In the same way, we can see reading is used here as present participle and reading is used here as post modifier. Next item, past participle as post modifier. Mostly acts as adjective, sometimes acts as non-finite verb or phrase. Very important. You can note down it. Past participle as post modifier. Verb 3. That means past participle form of verb. If it is used as adjective or non-finite verb, it is called past participle. Example, number 1, he saw the door closed. Look at the sentence. Closed. Closed is past participle and it is used here as adjective and it modifies the word the door now. Next sentence, the book published in 2000 has been revised. Here we can understand published, it is past participle form of verb and used as past participle. Next sentence, the building constructed 50 years ago collapsed last week. Constructed, it is past participle and it is the past participle form of verb and it is used here as an adjective and we see here it is used here as post modifier. Dear students, now appositive as post modifier. Appositive is very important to learn modifier because you will find many places needs appositive. And we should know first what is appositive. In bracket we can see two nouns are set beside each other and one noun modifies another noun. That means one noun gives extra information of another noun. It is called appositive. Example, Mr. Gulam Sarwar, principal of our college. Mr. Gulam Sarwar, comma, principal of our college. These both a noun is a good administrator. Look at the sentence. Mr. Gulam Sarwar and principal of our college. The second noun modifies the first noun and first noun also modifies the second noun. It is called appositive. Appositive, second noun principal of our college is usually had to post modify the first noun, Mr. Gulam Sarwar as post modifier. Dear students, now we invited Mr. Rahman, a great physician of Bangladesh. Look at the sentence, Mr. Rahman and a great physician of Bangladesh. Mr. Rahman and great physician of Bangladesh. These two words are known as noun and a great physician of Bangladesh is used here as an appositive. because this noun modifies the previous word, Mr. Rahman. Humayun Ahmed, a famous novelist, has consented to attend our function. Humayun Ahmed, noun, and a famous novelist, it is also noun. The second noun, a famous novelist, modifies the word Humayun Ahmed, and it is used here as appositive. Next item, adjective is used as post-modifier. Adjective is a word which qualifies or modifies a noun or pronoun or to add something to the meaning of a noun or pronoun. That means it gives extra information about noun or pronoun. Okay, students, perhaps you have understood what is adjective. The definition, you can say, which is told by me is few seconds ago. Now look at the example. Number one, I don't find anything wrong in the papers. I don't find anything wrong in the papers. Wrong. Wrong is used here as a modifier, and it modifies the word anything. Adjective wrong is used here to post modify the noun anything as post modifier. Next sentence, there is something abnormal in his behavior. Abnormal is also used here as post modifier, which modifies the word something. Is there anyone interested in art? Interested, it is adjective, and it is used here as post modifier, and it modifies the word anyone. Dear students, now we have to know about adverb. Adverb as post modifier. Adverb can modify verb, adjective, adverb, even the whole sentence. The adverb is the most powerful among the other parts of the speech. Among the parts of the speech, adverb is really very powerful and very effective. So you should know about the activities of adverb. Now we can see some example. Number one, the questions below are to be answered. Questions, noun, and below it is adverb. Adverb below is used here to post modify the noun, the questions. The second sentence, the man behind is his brother. Behind, it is also adverb, and it modifies the word the man. The old man walks slowly. Look at the word slowly. It is adverb. And this adverb modifies the verb walks. So it is used here as post modifier. So we can say adverb can be used as post modifier. Now see relative clause as post modifier. Relative clause, the part of sentence which is used to relate another word or modify a noun and acts as a subject, subordinate clause, is called relative clause. Do you understand what is relative clause? Relative clause, again see, the part of sentence which is used to relate another word or modify a noun and acts as a subject, subordinate clause, is called relative clause. Relative clause in bracket, who lost his pen, is used here. The boy, sentence example. Number one, example, the boy who lost his pen is pure. Who lost his pen is a relative clause, and it is used here to post modify the noun the boy. The lady who ate many items was greedy. The subordinate clause who ate many items, this clause is used here as post modifier and it modifies the word the lady. The third example, Robin took the cabin that was small. Robin took the cabin that was small. I bought a pen which was black. The students look which was black. It modifies the word a pen. Next, prepositional phrase, just look. Preposition plus some other words which acts as a word. The road to Khulna is spacious. Prepositional phrase to Khulna is used here to post modify the noun the road as post modifier. Second, the boy in torn clothes is very poor. In the same way, you can see other examples. Next, evaluation. Evaluation, definition of modifier and its classification, which are used as pre-modifier and post-modifier. Modifiers' importance in English grammar, different usage of modifiers in different situations. Dear students, now it is home task for you, and you have to do it at your home, and it will help you to understand modifier very easily. No more today. At last, have a nice day and thank you very much.